the world Dharma at its core is to create an enlightened society, like the possibility of an enlightened society. And everything that you shared, right? It's like taking these teachings of these great masters and hearing Master Fun and hearing Joshin Sensei talk about these teachings that were like secret teachings that actually, like when we found the mandala of light in, or mantra of light in Japan, Joshin Sensei brought this to life and shared this energy with us and was like, actually, anybody can do this, but these teachings have been secret for so long. But now is the time to share it with the world. And so, one big part is taking these teachings that at different points in time were more secretive, actually making them accessible to wider and wider circles of people. And that's amazing. And then, yeah, like what you're sharing with Pearl Prime of taking that and then making it like, yeah, super casual might be saying something, but behind it is the same enlightened energy. And that's incredible. And then the other piece of it that I also feel in the creation of 48 Social was like when we were in Karama, Mount Karama, the vision that I saw was actually individual millionaires in the Sangha. And it expands. It's not just our Sangha, but it's the global Sangha. And with that, what I feel is empowering. It's like this whole system where wherever somebody's at. So if somebody's in a place where, yeah, if somebody's in a place where what they need is food, water, shelter, then creating powerful compassionate structures, like you said, rather than Elon Musk that takes away the 20 cents that could save a life, but empowering people who are here to serve and support the world that would support those people and support those missions. So that's key. It's like the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So that's part of the world dharma, right? It's let's feed people, let's clothe people, let's make sure people have healthcare. Because without that, there is no, oh, I'm looking for self-realization or whatever.
And that's so cool because what you're talking about is what aligns with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. But it's so important, right? They've just mapped out, they're like, this is what the world needs. And they had PhDs and studies, they're on the ground, they know everything. And they're right. The are the tonal way where you could read them and say, this is what the world needs right now. But so I like to read the SDGs and I like to think about how our spiritual teachings or our spiritual blessings and our spiritual work those affects that tonality. So I think that was a really cool point.
And then I think from there, the other piece that I feel as well is in order to create an enlightened society, it's one of the things, yeah. So with this vision of seeing enlightened Sangamates, it's like, it doesn't, so one more aspect is it's each person coming from their heart. So whether that person is a spiritual teacher, or if they're like a musician, or if they're an artist, or they like to cook, or whatever it is, I feel like as we move forward, the place where there's no war, there's no animosity, there's no kind of toxicity or misalignment of people in their roles in society is where we actually give people the structures and the support to be able to express that truth. So it's come to your heart, figure out what it is in your heart that you are uniquely here for, the story, the message, the mission, whatever it is. And then it's like the tools that we're building is the throat chakra. It's like, now here's how you express it. Here's how you the world, and here's how you make revenue so you can sustain yourself, whether your vision or your heart is like, I want to have a small little, that's good for me. I want this in my town. I want to just do this work. Or if you're like, no, my vision, my mission is much bigger. Like I want to
Mhm.
get stages and travel and teach in a big way. And both are perfect and both are great, but it's like giving that support and those structures to be able to manifest your true calling. So that's another thing I think with 48 Social.
Ah, 48 Social, it's definitely something that partners with Pearl Prime, but it also gives it gives presence across social media to anyone with a important message for the world. People who speak truth. Now, if someone's a thought leader, if someone's a spiritual coach, if someone's a spiritual teacher,